Welcome to another podcast of MISS&MAEZ, where we talk beyond the crown and share their real life voices and experiences. Here is the right place to talk about untold stories and share the beauty, competition, advocacy, where it shape all the beauty of a journey of MISS&MAEZ and pageants. Here, Idris Afandi, and I'm hosting Lynn Nypels. Hi, Lynn. Would
Hi.
you like to introduce yourself, what you do, where are you from, and what you do for daily life?
Yes, of course. My name is Lynn Nypels. I'm 17 years old and I live in Meersen, Limburg. For daily life, I go to school every day. I do the course Media Vormgeving, so I make magazines, logos. I love photography. And I also work in the weekends at Fun Valley, Maastricht.
Yeah.
I really love it. I do like the kids' parties and stuff, and it's so cute to be there.
Yeah.
I also love animals and be in nature. I do horseback riding and I also help horses that are really young. So it's really nice.
Yeah, that's nice. And would you like to tell me about your pageantry world? What did you participate in, and what are the titles that you go for?
Yes, of course. This year I became a second runner-up in Miss Limburg 2026. I also became Miss Congeniality and Miss Media. So I'm really proud of myself that I got 3 titles, but it was an amazing experience. I really developed myself, and it's really amazing to practice every day for something that you make so proud. And
Yeah, and as a young teen, which you go for this role, I'm sure that it will put a little bit pressure because that's the first step and the first time you go for it.
yeah,
And how do you handle this pressure?
well, at first I didn't handle it so well, to be honest. At first I thought like I want to be a model. I don't really want to put a lot of makeup on and that stuff. But when I first started, I'm like, okay, maybe it is for me. And the stress, at first I was really stressful. And when the time passed, it got really much better. And also the people that are there really help you through it. So that's really nice.
That's very nice. And as a young teen, when you go to this process, how supportive your family, your community, the process by itself, how supportive to young people is it?
Well, from my experience, at first they were like, what? Are you going to do this? Are you sure? But then they got really supportive. They are really proud that I developed myself so much. At first, I was a pretty shy person, and my social side really came out. And they're really proud.
You worked on it well,
Yeah.
I think. And through the 1-2 times we talked, I think you really were well speaking about
thank
your confidence. And that's very nice for a young girl to work on it. At this young age, it's a very strong thing to all other girls and friends that you have to look up to you. And I really admire this from you. There's
Thank
something
you.
very nice from you. And I would like to go a little bit out of topic. Would you like to describe yourself in 3 words for me?
That's
Who
so
is
hard.
Lynn outside of the process?
Well, as I said, I became really social. I love talking to people, and even if I don't know you, I can tell you my whole life story. It's okay. I'm also really caring for not just people, but also animals. I love to care for others, and sometimes I also put them before me. That's a good side and a bad side. And I think I'm also really creative at school, but also in my daily life. I love social media and make creative posts and that stuff.
Yeah. And what is talent? What kind of talents do you work on? Like painting, singing, what other things, like animal things? What you are developing and creative about?
Yeah. Well, I really love photography, as I said before.
Yeah.
So I'm really practicing much and making pictures of people, so I get better at that. I also love playing the guitar. I got lessons like 5 years, but then I stopped. So sometimes I still play and I sing a little bit, but I won't show it to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm still too shy for that. Yeah.
And about your photography talent and hobbies, would you like to use this in the future to be a source of life for you, especially you experience the pageantry life and you see that a lot of beautiful ladies, they want nice photos. I think it can be combined together.
Yeah.
Would you like in the future to have your own work with the pageants and in the future to have your own
Yes, I
studios?
really would. And
Yeah.
I think also modeling, not just pageants. But I think capturing those moments for people would be so amazing. And now I also have made some pictures for some people, but not for money, of course. It's just for the hobby. But
To develop.
Yeah.
Sometimes not everything is about the money. It's
No.
more about developing and being
Yeah.
more creative. And then I think in the future it can help you out.
And it's also really great for my portfolio. So
Yeah, and I would like to know, when did you first realize that you want to participate in this pageant? Like,
well,
you are just 16 and you are a teen and you have education, of course, like school. And how did you decide to do both of them? Go for that at that moment.
yeah, I think it was a really hard decision because from when I was a little child, I've always wanted to do modeling. And I'm like, that's so different. I got scouted by Sanne Roffelkool and Priscilla Dekkers. So I was like, can I do this? I don't, I'm so scared. But then I thought like, maybe it is something for me. And when I started, I was like, okay, I really love it. And at the moment, this is off topic, but at the moment we were on the stage from the finals, I'm like, wow. Normally I can cry for a presentation, but when I was there, I'm like, okay, I'm not even nervous anymore. I can do this. And that was really beautiful.
That's a very great development for a young lady. And I think the pageantry world always focus on that.
Yeah.
How to make every woman strong and be confident on stage. And it's really hard to talk in front of a crowd and show yourself to be perfect. And also beside that, you are not alone. You are in competition. And that's something very great from you. And I would like to know about what is one thing that through the process of pageantry, or let's say from the competition, that it always stays with you. You're going to keep it for the rest of your life. You're going to tell your grandchildren that your grandma was like this.
I think not just about me, but more like the people you meet, the experience you get, and how you can help someone. Like, no one's perfect, and maybe someone's not good at catwalking and you are. You can help each other with that. And I think that's really beautiful. You have friends for life.
Yeah, and you create a lot of friends at this moment, which I think mentally, or let's say mindset, you are all close to each other. So that's also a very great thing. When you are participating in this, you get the opportunity to meet a lot of different people.
Yeah.
And you can work together.
I agree.
And do you feel you have to be perfect in such place when you are surrounded by all this hardworking women working hard to learn a nice catwalk, to learn how to make a right pitch speech, how to be perfect in front of the judges to be chosen? Do you feel a lot of pressure? Do you feel like you have to be perfect for that?
Well, for me personally, I really do. I'm pretty much a perfectionist and I want to make myself as perfect as possible, but I think it's really important to realize that no one's perfect and it's impossible to be perfect. And someone's better at this and someone's worse at that. So you can compare yourselves to others like, oh, I want to be so good at speeching as her, but maybe she can't do something that I can do. Like that's
right. We are all perfect or all good at one thing.
Yeah.
And the beauty is at helping each other and making leveling each other up. And I
think it's also if you are comparing yourself to someone, it's really good if you think like, would I trade my whole life for her?
Oh, okay.
And no one will say yes because you don't know what's her life. So if you're jealous of one thing, you have to realize that everyone has a different life and different stories.
Nice. We cannot just because of one thing that we wish for. Change everything for it.
No.
So I think that's very nice words from you. Thank you. Tell me about, as you know, now you went for 3 titles. And how long this title be with you and what is your plan in the future? Do you want to go for bigger roles? Would you like now, does that change your mind? You want to be Miss Limburg in the future? Again, you can try for that, I think. Or to be Miss Netherlands, Miss Supernational, all these misses. Would you like to go further for that?
Yeah, there's a lot of pageants.
Yes.
But now I'm from a year, I'm Miss Media. So next traject. I will be there for the new girls and make pictures and that stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it. And then I will think about if I join another pageant. But I just really want to do modeling work. And I think that's maybe more for me. But pageants can't leave my heart.
Yeah,
So,
but I think it's also a good opportunity on the stage. I think there will be always a lot of scouts for modeling to look for people.
That's true.
The higher you can go, the better chances and more chances. What is one advice for those people who will be in your space next
year?
So what advice you want to give them if they hear you now? What you want to tell them for being on the stage at that moment next year?
That moment?
Yes.
I think I will say that one thing that everyone said to me, but I didn't believe, it's like your nerves will go away the moment you step on stage. And I didn't believe any of it. I'm like, no, it won't go away.
Stress out.
But normally you can take it from me. When I have to make a presentation or something, I'm crying at school. And then when I was there, it's all...
Yeah, you go with the flow sometimes. It's really happening.
It's really important you do believe that, because it will be an amazing night and you won't even be nervous. Of course, there's healthy nerves, but it will all be okay.
Yeah, I agree with that, because every time when you start something for the first time, you never gone through this. So you always put a lot of expectation, a lot of imagination in your mind, how it will feel. And then the moment you step up to do something big, I think you feel yourself in the vibe. And that's the moment where you show, I think sometimes you even be more, I would say, surprising than you even expect.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
It's like a feeling you can't even explain.
Yeah,
so.
Sometimes you can just give advice, but you cannot put it in somebody's brain to believe in it. Yeah, that's true. I want to know that what the process of pageantry does change the definition of beauty in your mind. Do you think now beauty is not only about visual stuff? Do you think the definition of beauty in your point of view, does it change?
I think it's really weird to say, but no, because I've always thought that everyone's beautiful from their insides and not just how they look and stuff. And that's also what you really learn in the pageant world, that if you're a really weird person, you won't come far. And I think that's really good. And yeah, it's not just about looks. Of course, you have to look presentable, but it's really important that you're nice to others, that you're kind-hearted and that stuff. So that's what I've always believed.
Yeah, I agree with that. Do you have any story? Do you have any funny thing that happened to you through the process that often comes to your mind and you want to share it with people?
I think no one knows this, but when I was...
That's nice. I would like to know a secret that nobody knows.
Two people were with me. I don't really remember who, but we were downstairs at our sponsor, a Chapeau Catering from Miss Limburg then, and there are like little stones and we have to walk in our heels and go up the stairs. And everyone was up the stairs already and I was walking with all my bags because we slept there and I fall on my face and I'm like, no, but no one saw, only the two girls that were with me, but I never told them.
Gladly didn't get
I'm like,
any
no,
injuries.
please, no. Yeah, but it's also with the sponsor. I really hope they didn't see, but they didn't.
Now they know your secret.
Sorry.
It's okay. I think stuff happens.
Everyone falls and it's okay, but it's just really funny to think about it.
Yeah, I know you told me about that you maybe did modeling a little bit, or you wanted to do modeling.
Yeah, I really want to do it.
Yeah, did catwalk and stuff before, or you worked hard through the pageantry process for it?
We really worked hard in the pageantry because the first time I came there on the casting, I've never really walked in heels before. Like, yeah, maybe that's tall. But I bought the bougie heels and stuff, and they're 13 centimeters tall. So I'm like, okay, I could do this. But it really takes a lot of practice, but it's really fun to do.
Yeah, and by yourself, your height, I think you're a tall girl.
Yeah, I'm 178, yeah.
And when you wear heels, I think you will even be way higher. Mm-hmm. Is there also a lot of high or like tall people in the pageantry world, or compared to them, you were like a little bit higher?
Like at my traject, the other people around me, there also were really short girls, and when they were wearing the heels, it's like, oh, you didn't changed much, but that's so cute.
Yeah.
And but in the real world, like with real people that have won and stuff, a lot of people are taller than me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I'm not so tall.
Yeah, I understand. And if you want to tell me about, do you watch movies?
Yes,
Is
a lot of
Do
Netflix.
you have any favorite movies that you think you learned something for life and you want to share it with our audience?
I think not a movie, but a series.
Okay.
I just finished it. It's called Sweet Magnolias. It's not really about pageantry or modeling or stuff, but it's like a little bit of a Christian movie, but it really shows that you have to care for your family and friends and that they're so important in your life. And that's really beautiful. It's like a friend group of three girls that every week they drink cocktails together and pour it out. So like they tell each other everything from that week. And I'm also in a friend group of three girls, and we're really close.
Yeah.
So it's really beautiful to see.
Do you still have contact with a lot of girls with the pageantry that
Yes.
you made friends?
Yeah.
Do you guys talk about beautiful moments that happened to you guys? Or
In
like
the pageantry world?
Yeah, like for example, when you hang out and say, "Oh, do you remember what happened?" Or
Yeah.
you guys gossip a lot about it.
No, we don't really gossip about other people, but we really talk about the memories and
Yeah.
yeah.
Does that leave something sweet in your heart?
Yeah, it really does.
And it's like you are at that young age. Every step towards something big, towards a goal, I think it always pushes you in the future and keeps like sweetness in your heart.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. Well, do you have any quote for our audience? Something that we would like to get motivated or inspired by?
I think my quote, I will take it out of my advocacy. As a teen, you don't really need much of an advocacy, but I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And my advocacy is called Speak Up for the Voiceless. And I think it's really important because I speak up for the animals that can talk for themselves. Like when they get, what's it called? Abused, sorry.
Okay.
When they get
Animal
abused
abuse,
or
yeah.
not treated well and stuff, and they can't talk for themselves, and a lot of people just push it away like it's nothing. But I think it's really important that we speak up for them. Yeah. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
one.
as I know through the conversation, you like animals.
Yeah,
Do you have any pets? Do you have any?
I did have a dog, but she passed away sadly.
That's sad.
But I ride horses for people, so they feel really close to me.
Yeah.
So it's not like mine, but they have a place in my heart.
Yeah, and what is your connection with animals? Do you have a strong, like, what kind of connection do you feel when you are spending time with these animals?
I think it's really beautiful because it also teaches you about humans. They can talk to you, but they listen, and you can understand each other without even saying anything. And then I think that's really beautiful.
And yeah, the way the animals always understand without, the true emotions
Yeah.
inside you without talking and understanding. That's very
Yeah, and they'll never judge you or
Yeah.
anything.
And some people, you even tell them your emotions, they still don't understand.
No,
And the animals are
exactly.
really good at
Yeah.
it. I hope sometimes people can also understand this. Can you tell me one song that you always listen to?
Oh my days. I listen a lot of music.
Okay, tell me what is your style and what you like.
A lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you scroll through my playlist, it has a lot. But I think my favorite song when I want to be cheered up, it's Pretty Shining People. And it's just a really happy song.
Yeah.
And it's about people that everyone's beautiful and
Yeah, you said that you played like guitar. You tried
Yeah.
to learn. Do you still play or?
yeah, I still play. I can play most songs,
that's
but
good.
sometimes I just don't play for like 5 months and then I play. So
Yeah, here in this studio, we also have other programs called Kletsklang, which is we are inviting singers and talented musicians.
oh,
So I think it could be also cool to be our guest again.
maybe.
Yeah?
maybe.
Yeah, so I think since you have a lot of talent, you can always come and join us here. And Open Box is always open for everybody.
Thank you.
I want to hear something that I always ask my guests. What is one thing that you keep it for the rest of your life, and it's also like inspirational thing that you for the rest of your life, whenever you go through something hard, you always say the sentence to calm yourself down. You believe in this. So, what is one verse, one sentence that always in your mind? For example, I have the verse, I say, I'm a believer. So, I say, whatever God's put on my way, that's mine. And I will work what I can do, but whatever comes, it's mine. If it don't come, it's not mine. So, I'm not going to blame myself.
No.
What is one quote, one phrase that you have?
I think also a little bit like yours, that God always has a plan for you, and you will have your time. If something is not going well, it's meant to be. And yeah.
Yeah, and I want to know what is one message you have for the people around you, for your family, for those people who supported you. What do you want to tell them that you didn't have the chance to tell them so far?
To inspire people?
No, like to your family for all this motivation, how you want
yeah.
to thank them, how you wanted to share appreciation to them.
I'm really, really grateful for everything that they've helped me with. And I think sometimes I don't express it enough, but they've helped me through so much. The moments I'm sitting there at the casting like, oh, I'm shaking and I can't do it, that they tell me you can and we're proud of you. And I'm really grateful for my friends also that came with me. And at the final, I hear them screaming, "We love you, Lynn," and that stuff. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet.
The crowd
it's
helps
so
a lot.
sweet, yeah.
In the crowd, when you hear the voices of your family, your friends, I think that's already a title for you. You know,
but they
their
were also
support.
sitting upstairs, so they have my friends. I think they shouted so loud.
They go crazy sometimes, and that's nice. It's really nice to hear support from your friends, because there is always happening that sometimes jealousy is like upon.
Yeah.
But it's really nice to have the friends to surround yourself with those people who really support you.
I think my personal friends won't really want to participate in like pageants or stuff, so I think they can't really be jealous. They're super supportive, and they support me like so well that even if they don't shout, they're always here.
Yeah, and you talked about media. So you were Miss Media.
Yeah.
What is your future plan to do with Miss Media? Like, it was a step now for 1 year, and then somebody else will take this title.
Yeah.
But this title for 1 year, and then it will stay with you. Do you have any plans to develop it and work on media in the future?
Yeah. Like my course at school is also like with media and stuff, and I really love doing stuff with media, and I think that will be really great for the future, because everything, if I didn't met you on social media, I wouldn't be sitting here and like that stuff.
Would you like to be in my place in the future, to have guests and invite and have your own programs?
I really don't know what I want to do, but also with the photography, that would be really great if I can support it on social media, and if I can be like that people know me.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, our studios are always open for young, talented people, and we always ask them on our social media to come and join us through the weekends, because we have plans. And you can always come and give your ideas and create your own podcast, radio show. So in the future, that would be a message for your friends, your fans. If they want to come, our studio is in Sittard, so they can always come and learn.
Yeah, that would be great.
Experience and know more about media. Well, I think now we get to the final questions.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to tell you, can you challenge somebody to be on your table, on your seat in the coming episodes?
I was already thinking about that. And I was like, I don't know. But I think I want to nominate Coco Bools.
Okay.
She's Miss Libertine 2026. And I gotten really close to her. And she's a really beautiful person. And at first, like for my experience, she was a little shy. And I was like, I don't really know you. But then when we got to know each other, you can really see her insights and what she's about. And I think that's really beautiful if she also wants to share that here.
Yeah, so would you like to challenge her and
Yes.
say, hey, Coco, come to this seat and share your experience?
I would love to, if she wants to, of course.
Yeah, of course. And what is your last message? One last message to the world to tell them, hey, world, if I had the power to change the world, I wanted you all to be like this, to live in peace, for example. What is one last message to the world?
I think be yourself, be proud of yourselves, but also care for other people. And I think when you do that, you will be stronger than you can ever be.
Well, that's really well said.
Thank you.
And I'm very glad that you are here and
Me too.
you honored us. And do you have anything else to say for our podcast, to our audience, to your supportive, anybody you want to thank or say something? to them?
Yes, you. Thank you for inviting me
Yeah.
and that I could be here. And thank you for everyone that supported me. I think when you listen, you will know if you're that person.
Yeah.
And thank you for the people that are listening today.
Well, it's honor to have you as a guest. And I think, I hope it will not be the first. And in the future, we can see you in our studios and talk more about your stories and see you in higher level. And in the future, we can talk about your job.
Yeah.
I hope so. Well, it's an honor.
Thank
and,
you.
You
You
are very
too.
welcome to our podcast.
Thank you.
We will come to the end of this podcast and we will see you in the next one with another miss, another beautiful lady, which will share her story and the title. See you next time.